So I just started packing. I was just putting my little toiletries in a carrier thing that I got. I am going to a conference called Writers MBA. I'll put it right here. I think that's what it's called. The only reason I heard of it is because Sarah Cannon is holding her first ever conference. It's the whole day before the regular conference. So that is why I am officially going, but the rest of the conference looked great too. I just never would have thought about going before this. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm trying to fight the imposter syndrome of going to a writing conference with a bunch of authors before I've published my book. My book will be published this year, but yeah, it's not there yet. First half of the event was like, if you're making over $100,000, you go to the first part of this event, which is like a mastermind, and it's all about like leveling up. And then the second half is for like anyone can go. You don't have to be like a published author, but the tracks are like a lot of different things. Some of it is just about writing. Some of it is about the publishing part. There's a lot of different vendors that are going, like Vellum, Readsy, like a lot of different programs that I'm familiar with using. Lots of fun stuff that I can put right here who are going. So there'll be a lot of different events to learn things from them, and that'll be really interesting. It's Monday. The conference officially starts on Wednesday for me, the HeartieCon one that I'm going to, and then the regular conference starts on Thursday. It's like about 5 o'clock on Monday, and my flight is tomorrow morning because it's in New Orleans, which is very fun. I've only been there once, and it was really just for like the day, and so I'm excited to be there for like a whole week. Yeah, but I wanted to get there early enough. You're like a little too short for me. That feels so much better. I was like bending over to talk to you. Yeah, I'm getting there super early tomorrow. There's nothing really going on for a portion of the conference that I'm going to tomorrow, but all the flights in my area to New Orleans were either super late at night, like I'd be getting to the airport around 10 p.m. and then the conference starts at like 8 in the morning. So that just sounded terrible. So I decided I think I'm getting there around noon or 1, but my flight is at 6 a.m. tomorrow, which I don't think I've ever taken a flight this early. So that'll be really interesting. And also I feel so like, I don't know, not old, but like I have not traveled on my own really since I got married like 5 years ago. And I used to do it all the time. I used to fly by myself all the time, go visit like friends all over the country. I've like traveled internationally by myself before, but it's been like 5 years since I've done this, maybe a little more actually. And my husband had like thought about coming with me, but it ended up like not working out for him. So now I have to travel by myself, which is fine. Like I'm a little nervous about it just because it's been so long, but my real problem is I haven't traveled by myself really at all since I injured my back last summer. I like never check bags, having to check my suitcase so that I don't have to like put it up on the overhead bins by myself, because I don't think I could do it. Or if I did, I might like completely ruin my back because my back is actually bothering me. It started bothering me this weekend. So super fun. It's been like doing really well for the most part, and suddenly right before I'm going away and I have to carry things myself and travel on planes and cars and whatever, like suddenly it's bothering me. So anyways, I don't know. I'm bringing like 50 million things. So this is like travel list. I can share with you guys everything I'm bringing for like chronic illness problems, between like my PCOS that I now have and like this whole back problem and like my rheumatoid arthritis and just different stuff. I have so much stuff I'm packing for these issues. So I'm going to show you what the heck I'm bringing, and then all the stuff I'm going to bring for the actual conference. The only thing I should have probably made is some sort of like business cards, but I felt silly because I don't even have books out. And then I also have to do some homework tonight. Once I'm all packed, if I have time, I'm gonna do it. Otherwise, maybe I'll do it at a layover tomorrow or something. There's some like author questions to think about branding and like the way that I want my author career to go, because like the pre-conference with Sarah Cannon, we're like going to like split into groups and have like people help us like develop like launch strategies for our books and just like career decisions and lots of different advice and just different things like that. So there were a couple like questions to kind of come up with and think about ahead of time, and I'm gonna do that hopefully in this video with you guys. And then I have no idea how I'm going to feel at this, if I'm just gonna be like super overwhelmed and like want to rest and like work a lot, or like just be super social, or like I have no idea. I'm like such an introvert. This is like kind of my worst nightmare, but I'm hoping it's really fun. So Meeting tons and tons of new people is like super scary to me, but I'm putting myself out there to meet other people and learn a lot. I'm a little nervous. I'm always like wanting to make more writer friends, so hopefully this is like the perfect opportunity, and hopefully it's just like wonderful and my introvertedness isn't as crazy as usual. So we'll see. All right, let's pack, and laundrying and packing snacks and just like so many things. So let's get to it. I said I was gonna give you a list of all the like chronic illness things I'm bringing. One is I'm bringing a TENS unit for my back and my nerve problems that I have going on. I had to like look up if you could bring all this stuff on the airplane, and I think in the checked bag I can bring pretty much everything that I wanted to bring, so that's good. I have my little vitamin thing, and I only brought the vitamins that like definitely don't bother my stomach because I don't want to feel sick when I'm there. Got some icy hot for my back. These are these like little pain relieving patches. I think I've only used them like once or twice, and it has like menthol. They were pretty nice. They help with like if it's feeling really sore. So those two are for my back. This is like a, you can't really read it, but it's a digestive massage oil. It's like peppermint, ginger, and lavender. So my stomach gets really sick and like bloated a lot. This is for my mom's business. She has a like essential oil business, and I accidentally spilled stuff all over this, and so this isn't really a good representation of what it usually looks like. But I'm bringing some Tums for my stomach, eye drops, hand sanitizer. This is for my PCOS. It is flavored inositol blend. I'm going to be putting this with a protein powder. I do like a smoothie pretty much every morning lately with this in this really high protein powder. So I'm actually going to be bringing this little like blend jet thing. I think they said I just have to wrap the blades in there, but I put it in my checked bag. It's okay to bring. I'm gonna do this with the inositol stuff and the protein powder and some water, and then hopefully the hotel has like a whole ice thing. I can just kind of blend it up every morning, and that will be my protein shake. And then in that I put vitamin D and K2 oil, because part of like the PCOS is it depletes my vitamin D all the time, which makes me really tired and really sad sometimes. So this is what I've been taking a lot. And I have some liquid IV in case I start feeling sick after traveling, or probably just gonna have some of this right after I travel so that I don't get dehydrated. Definitely gonna bring some Advil for myself. This is a portable massage gun, which I brought this when I went to England and Scotland a couple months ago when my herniated disc was really bad, and this like saved me. I would like massage my thighs and like legs and stuff from standing all the time and like walking a lot. We're definitely gonna be walking a lot more than I am at home, so hopefully that will help like release some tension in my muscles. And then along with that, I'm bringing my compression socks. I wore these on the airplane like for a 9-hour flight before, and they really helped reduce my swelling and all that kind of fun stuff. So I will be bringing this.
The place is loud, but yeah, you cut through the noise. I wish I knew what you were thinking of.
Federal regulations prohibit smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes and vaping devices at any time on board the aircraft. These devices may not be plugged into any power source, including USB ports and AC outlets. If you're wearing a face covering in the event, I'll put your mask off of an overhead compartment.
Lost in the crowd, but yeah, you drown out the sound. I wish I knew what you were thinking of. Is this thing in my head delusional till I die, babe? At least we stand a chance.
I'm at my hotel in New Orleans and I'm getting excited. It was a little stressful to get here, but we're all good. This is the cutest hotel room. I really misunderstood the time that my flight landed. I think when I looked at it, it showed me Eastern Standard Time. You know, we had to go into Central to be in New Orleans. And so I got here at 10 a.m. instead of 11 a.m. which like 11 a.m. was already early. I assumed I would leave the airport around noon and then it would take me like half an hour or so to get to the hotel. So I figured I'd be like checking in by like 1, but I literally stayed at the airport for a while because I tried to get a hold of my hotel and be like, can I check in early because it's 10:30 and the check-in time wasn't until 4 and I just had no idea what I was gonna do. And also I really didn't sleep yesterday, so I'm so exhausted. I fell asleep on the plane a little bit, which is good, but I'm really tired. I'm really tired and I'm really hungry, but I'm gonna unpack everything. I'm gonna show you this really cute room. I love this style. It's just so blue and cute and girly. I love it. And I have a view of the river, which is fun. I'm gonna eat a snack and then I need to find some lunch. It is not quite noon, but for me it's almost 1 and I didn't really eat breakfast. Well, I ate breakfast at 4:30 in the morning, which is like I ate a smoothie at 4:30 in the morning. And then I had like a piece of fruit and a granola bar at like 8:30, but it's like almost 1 for me and I haven't eaten anything substantial and I definitely am like fighting off the tired, hungry, migraine kind of thing that just won't go away. I've had a headache for hours, so hopefully eating and hydrating will help. So I'm gonna work on that, but I just thought I would film and show you guys this cute room and start unpacking. I don't think we're doing anything today. I think I'm going to edit a YouTube video for you guys and probably I'm listening to Abby Jimenez, Yours Truly, this one. I was listening to it on the plane. I just got it today and I'm enjoying it, so I'll probably listen to that and take a nap and like get cleaned up and get my clothes ready for tomorrow. And then I don't know, it's a beautiful day out, but I really feel like if I want to enjoy tomorrow I need to rest today because I am quite tired. So yeah, let me show you this really cute room and then we're gonna unpack everything. Let's go. Some cute new stickers to my Stanley Cup. I got this at the Onyx Storm party. This is Hermione fanfiction. This one is Hermione fanfiction. That one's just something that's pretty cute, but I wanted to spice this up a little bit and I also did this to my Kindle. I like added a bunch of new stickers and stuff just for the trip, for fun, you know. These floors are so cute. I love them. It's all so cute. Those look pretty good. I ordered dinner in again. I am editing a YouTube video and it's like 6:15. I am like kind of ready to go back to bed. So I'm gonna edit this video, upload it, eat my dinner, continue reading my book, shower, get ready, and then I'm gonna go to sleep like super early tonight. So here we are. But hopefully this is really good. It smells delicious. Good morning, friends. It's the official first day of the conference. It's like, I don't know, maybe 6:30 in the morning, and I had to wash my hair yesterday, which made it really crazy and curly last night, so I'm just getting ready first to style my hair. And then I'm gonna make some breakfast and head on down. So let's get to it. I'm so excited. Yeah. I'm still like a little bit tired, but actually pretty good. I slept from like 10 p.m. till 6. Not too bad. We're doing good. Yeah.
I've never been to this part of town. Everyone is dressed up here, but looks so down. Lost in a room where my shadow drowns. So glad I found you there in the crowd. All I wanted was a little connection, but they only care for their own reflection. I tried to blend in, but I'll never be like them. Out here, I'm someone else.
But it took me a long time to get to the point where I believed in my writing and knew I wanted to do it. And I went through hell and back and was standing in the woods that I had grown up in on a burner cell phone because my house had burned down and I was newly divorced and dating. I was given up on life entirely. But that dream of being a writer was somewhere inside my soul. And so when he said, well, what would you do if you could just do anything? I was like, well, I want to be a writer. Almost defiant, because I thought, everyone has told me, oh, you want to eat raisins for the rest of your life? You want to sleep on a dust floor? Writers don't make any money. It's too hard. It takes too long. You'll be 20 years with 20 books under your bed. But instead of doubting me, he said, well, then come be a writer. Which I know is very anti-conference. But I feel like I never use the conference pens because they're always awful. So you've got a Sharpie and a shelf. Doesn't say hard breathings, but it comes from my heart. So the first thing I want you to write is my 3 words. This is your first to-do list. And you're not going to know what these mean exactly, but we're going to put this on your to-do list. And then once you write it on your sticky note, put it in the to-do section of your Karma board. My 3 words. One is expect that something will probably go wrong, like a balloon pop here and there. So sorry about everybody's nervous system from this life. If you, a little bit of side information, this is not an expectation, but maybe an expectation. And I know we have different levels here in the room, so I'm going to be side-eyeing some of my authors that are scale authors who are very successful in this room. Everyone here is successful. You're not successful based on your sales, but the people here who have potentially more experience than I do even, I would be like, are they getting something out of this? I think we are. But I want everybody in this room to see their marketing in a new way, to feel like this is not just a task that we have to do and a hat that we have to put on. This is actually part of our creative process, and this is actually a place where we get to play and have fun. Anybody think marketing was fun before you got here? Probably some people, right? Yeah. Anybody dread marketing? Yeah. Let's make it fun. My goal for today is to get you as close as we can to that strategy of how you figure out, how does my book become the dream deal, whatever crap? How is it the heroine for that particular reader? How is it irresistible? There's visual branding, but there's also messaging. So the phrases you use that makes money so that we can keep doing it. You want to be Stargate on sci-fi. And then spin-offs and all the things, you know? I mean, successful for decades.
designed for you, so you will come with the cover, or, you know, like for instance, like if you want to match, we know a lot of people.
So it's still day one of the conference and it's like 6 o'clock and I'm taking a break in my room. I just ordered room service again because I think I need to take a little people break. I'm not used to socializing this much. Whoa. So we're taking a little break in the room, and then at 8 o'clock we're going to meet back up and do like a HeartieCon pajama party. So yeah. It's been really great, and hopefully I filmed enough that you guys can get an idea of like what we did, and my mind is just spinning with so many thoughts and ideas, and I have so much work to do. I knew it was gonna happen, that the second I started talking to you guys, the room service was gonna come and it was gonna be really awkward, which is what happened, but I just got my food. I am pretty hungry. I'm gonna take a break and eat, and then I want to tell you guys about today and just like so many things where my brain is at. I have so many thoughts, so many plans that I need to work on, and I'm really excited. So I'm gonna eat and then I'll share. Getting ready for the pajama party that we're about to have, and I'm getting excited again. I got a good chance to recharge. It's officially nighttime now. It's almost 8 o'clock. I have so many thoughts from today. It was so wonderful. So many things I want to do, which I'll have to share over multiple days, I guess. But so I went to a cocktail hour before I came back to the room and saw a bunch of vendors, and just like they had a complimentary drink for us and snacks, and it was really fun. This was a vendor I'm really excited to research and stuff when I get back home. Inkfluence, they did like special edition copies for indie authors with like sprayed edges, foil, velvet. There was a picture, I'll put it here if I haven't put it already, but they did vellum overlays inside the book, like attached to the pages. It was so pretty. So I'm really interested in that, and potentially maybe like in the future doing a Kickstarter for something like that. I don't know, it was really cool. I would love to do that one day. So I have a lot of motivation. I felt very overwhelmed in part of the class just because there was so much I wanted to do, and like I felt like I needed my book in front of me, which I didn't have. I guess I had the computer, but like we didn't have time to like delve into it that deeply. It was just kind of like an overview, like all this stuff I want to now look at, and I felt like I couldn't always answer the questions because I didn't know things. Like there are a lot of things I need to like think about with like my author brand and all the stories and like just themes and marketing, and just it was a lot of really good stuff, but I need to like sit down and like do the work and like pull up my manuscript and pull up the worksheet that we had and like go over all this stuff and like really pull it all out. Yeah, but it was just so great to be in a room full of authors and aspiring authors, and like everybody was so positive and helpful, encouraging, and people were just like bouncing off ideas off each other the whole time. It was really nice. So it was lovely, and I'm excited for one more event with just this group, and then the rest will be a much larger group for the whole conference, so it'll be fun. Yeah, and thanks so much for watching. I don't know if I'm gonna show any more of tonight. If I do, I will show it now, but if not, thanks for watching my little vlog of going to the HeartieCon 2025, the first one ever. It was so fun. It's not over yet, and I'm excited for the rest of the week, but anyways, I'll see you in my next vlog.